Welcome back from that breather. You are still watching Joy News Interactive with me, Selinam Ampo. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for Tech Talk. Good morning, Spiky. Good morning, Spiky. Spiky.
Yep. Good morning.
We are live, and you know, nowadays social media is everything, and it requires data. And you know, data is becoming expensive with increased tariffs. Spiky, you are here to help me save data, I believe.
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Right. So I came across this wonderful application called Datally from Google. And before I talk about it, it's a video I want you to watch. It briefly describes what it's all about.
More searching, more watching, more exploring, and less worrying about running out of data. Because data is how we connect to the world. And when we run out, we miss out. It's time to get smarter with Datally, a free app by Google that saves you mobile data. With one switch, you can control which apps get data and which ones don't. Get real-time updates of your data use and control it right where you need to. You can get the big picture, manage your apps, and control which ones can use data. And if you still need more, Datally can help you find great Wi-Fi with helpful user ratings. When you save mobile data, you can do more. More chatting, more listening, more gaming, more of the stuff you love. And you can do it with Datally.
So Spiky, how different is this app from the one that helps you switch off your data?
Okay, so what this app does is it tracks how much data is consumed by every single app real time. So as you're using it, there's a bubble that floats on your screen. Unfortunately, this is only for Android users. Sorry, Apple users, I couldn't get anything like this to share with you. But so what this does is it will show you the data that is being used by the app in real time. So as you're using it, it's counting. Then it lets you know, so let's say you bought about 500 MB and you know that you're supposed to end just a little bit before it gets to 500. You're looking at it and it's telling you how much is being consumed. So the moment it gets to the amount that you want to stop, you just tap on the bubble and then you can stop that app from consuming that amount of data right then. So you can block apps individually rather than turning off your whole data and then not receiving messages on WhatsApp. You know how people have that fear of missing out? You don't want to miss out. So when you block your Instagram, you can still use WhatsApp. When you block Facebook, you can still use Instagram. And so,
Spiky, do you use data?
just this morning, I have consumed 849 megabytes. That's just 200 less than a gig just this morning. And it's not even noon yet. So yeah, I use a whole lot of data.
Does the app use data?
No, what the app does is it studies your browsing trends and lets you know how much data you're consuming. It actually even has a data limit where you can set. So you can set your data limits. You can even control data that before you give your phone to someone. So say I ask you, hey, can I use your phone to browse for a bit? You can actually set data limit for me before you give it to me. So the moment I start exceeding my data limit, it cuts me off. And I wouldn't even know that you've actually set that for me. So that feature is called guest mode. So you stay in control when you're lending your phone. And you also have a daily limit. So for someone like me who consumes about a gig of data every single day, if you want to stay on just one gig, I just set that limit to 1 gig and then we continue. I stop right there. Then you can also stop unused apps. You know, I'm also guilty for this, so many apps on my phone. And some of them use data in the background. Maybe I don't want them to use data. I can just block those apps from using data, and only the ones that I use often will use data. A great feature, which unfortunately for us in this part of the world we cannot take advantage of, is the Wi-Fi map. Imagine if you're living in a first world country where there's Wi-Fi everywhere and then you don't have to use your data all the time. You use a Wi-Fi map, it tells you the next place you can actually get Wi-Fi. So when I'm using this and I'm walking around, when I get to the hotels, it tells me, oh, there's Wi-Fi here, and I laugh, ha ha ha, you don't know I'm in Ghana. You don't get Wi-Fi everywhere in Ghana. Even if you do, there's some encrypted, crazy cryptographic password on it that you can't have access to. So, you want to try Datally?
That'll be all for Tech Talk this week. If you want to watch it again, stick and stay to our Facebook page. That's it. That's how we end today's edition of Joy News Interactive. Remember, the conversation continues on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are on Joy News on TV. I'm Selinam Ampo. Thank you for watching.